Hello, my name is Austin Canty, aka GOAT, and welcome to Thug Notes. So today we're going to be talking about a book called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, written by Jonathan Foer. So this book is about a 9-year-old kid whose whole mission in life is to find a key that belonged to his dad who died in 9/11. Unlocked. To do this, Oscar roams around New York City looking for people who have the last name Black and asking them if they knew their dad. There's two influential people that Oscar meets on his journey. The first one is Abby Black, and she is some bad shawty that as soon as Oscar lays eyes on her, he gets the hots for her. He even asked her to kiss him, but she said that would be inappropriate. And he feels like she's hiding something, but isn't sure. The second person that Oscar meets is named Mr. Black. And Mr. Black only lives one floor away from Oscar. And Mr. Black was a war reporter, and he went on many adventures with Oscar too. Mr. Black becomes like a grandfather or father figure to Oscar. Then one day, that old punk gonna up and quit on our boy Oscar. What is that about? So my boy Oscar goes to talk to his grandma that day and tell her what happened, and he ends up finding the renter. Later on in the story, you find out that the renter is actually Oscar's grandfather. But not knowing this, Oscar just tells his stranger's whole life story. Like, did his mom not teach him about stranger danger? The renter eventually agrees to help Oscar on his journey. And together, they go and dig up the father's coffin. Now, once they dig up the father's coffin, the granddad dumps all the unwritten letters he's written to Thomas Jr. in the coffin, and that's when it clicks in Oscar's head that this is his grandfather. Now, if you're wondering what these letters are, they're unsent letters from the granddad to Thomas Jr. And throughout the book, we get some of these letters, and we found out that, one, the granddad can't speak because he lost his first love, which is Anna, who is also the grandma's sister. We also learned from the letters that the granddad was a sculptor but stopped because Anna and the child that she was bearing died. We also learned in one of the grandmother's letters that she's going to leave with the grandfather. Ford doesn't give the reader a specific way to read it or interpret it because he wants everyone to get what you need to get from it out of the book. So I know this is going to sound a little cliche, but one of the themes I thought running through this book was it's not about the end point, it's about the journey, since it was a disappointing ending for Oscar since the box actually had nothing to do with his father. Also, another theme that I saw running through this book was each person deals with grief in its own way. Kind of like how Mr. Black, every day his wife was dead, nailed another nail into the bed, and how Oscar bruised himself when he was sad or depressed.